Women have been excluded from drug trials for decades because of something called unpredictable hormones, aka periods. It sounds almost ridiculous, but it shaped modern medicine in ways most of us never hear about. Clinical research usually starts in a petri dish in the lab. It then moves to animals and then finally to people. And at every stage, you get male cells, male animals, and male volunteers who have historically dominated the data. That pattern became even stronger after the thalidomide tragedy in the early 1960s, when a sedative given to pregnant women caused thousands of birth defects. In response, regulators pushed for extreme caution, and in 1977, the FDA issued a blanket ban that removed all women of childbearing age from early phase trials. The intent here was protection, but the effect was systematic exclusion. Even after the ban was lifted in the 1990s, the habits stayed. Companies argued that menstrual cycles made the data too messy, and that predictability was more important than representation. When men's bodies become the default model for testing, it means that dosages, side effect profiles, and safety decisions are built around the male physiology first, and then later assumed to apply to everybody else. The biology tells a different story. Women metabolize drugs differently, hormones shift immune responses, fat distribution changes how chemicals move throughout the body, and in fact, dozens of commonly used medications show clear sex-based differences in how they're absorbed and broken down. Yet, women are still underrepresented in many trials. And even when they are included, researchers often don't analyse the results separately by sex. The consequence is real. Women experience adverse drug reactions nearly twice as often as men. The problem isn't that women are unpredictable, it's that we've built an entire scientific pipeline from the cell cultures in the lab to the mice that we test on to the trial volunteers around the idea that male biology is the standard and everything else is just a variation of that standard. But we can do better, and the first step is acknowledging that half the population isn't a variable to control for, but a group that deserves accurate, evidence-based medicine. Follow me for more scientific stories like this.